A tuition increase on one hand and a decrease in online tuition in the other hand for students attending Jacksonville State University. The JSU Board of Trustees approved a proposal to increase tuition 3% for both undergraduate and graduate students. The Tuition Evaluation Task Force was one of the committees that proposed the change in tuition. The task force is comprised of JSU faculty, staff, and students and was formed back in the spring.
We have a lot of commitments that we have to make, and we have some enhancements that we had to make to the budget that were required, like we had a 2% raise for faculty, we had the PIP premium increase, and other things. So we had to cover those costs somehow.
There's also a corresponding, as we mentioned, offsetting reduction in tuition for online courses. Now, as a result of these reconfigurations, JSU will drop from 5th to 8th in tuition cost among the 14 public universities in Alabama. A fee structure was introduced as part of the university's strategic change in its pricing model.
We found that our online tuition was actually too high to be competitive in the market, so we're reducing our tuition to be more in line with our competitors. And so even though we have a 3% increase in tuition generally, we have the reduced tuition for online, which ends up having it so that the net increase is very nominal.
JSU spends a higher percentage of its tuition and fees on scholarships than any of its Alabama peers. Currently, JSU is ranked number 10 out of the 14 public universities in fee costs. The tuition increase and the online courses tuition reduction will become effective in spring of 2017. Now, also at that meeting today, the board gave approval for construction of a new baseball stadium after receiving a combined private donation of $2 million to help fund that project.